And now let's turn to Angela Wu for the latest corporate news impacting China. Hello, Angela.
Hello, Qinyi. Topping this week's corporate news, local drug safety regulators have found Bausch & Lomb's contact lens solution safe in Shanghai. Spot checks on the company's products came back clear. 15 different types of contact lens solution were sent to Shanghai Food and Drug Administration officials, including the one under question. All tested safe. Renew, a sub-brand of Bausch & Lomb, was pulled off shelves in Hong Kong and Singapore when more than 30 patients in Singapore complained of adverse reactions. More about the health industry. An estimated 500,000 people die each year from primary liver cancer, and China spent more than 5 billion yuan on this fatal disease. Bristol Myers Squibb has recently introduced a drug Baraclude in China to suppress the hepatitis B virus, which can lead to liver cancer, especially in 25 to 45-year-olds. Moreover, children in Shanghai would have less risk of disease, as a family vaccine project has been recently launched by the Chinese Preventive Medicine Association and GlaxoSmithKline. Staying with the pharmaceutical industry, AstraZeneca says its Chinese business grew more than 30% in the past year. Up to 2005, AstraZeneca has conducted 37 clinical projects in China and invested heavily in R&D. Its global sales revenue reached $24 billion in 2005, up 10% year on year. The Chinese pharmaceuticals market is worth 200 billion yuan annually. Turning to the aviation industry, the world's largest airline carrier, American Airlines, announced in Shanghai that it will launch its first direct service between Chicago and Shanghai in April. The first flight will take off from Chicago on April the 2nd and will land in Shanghai 13 hours later. Shanghai will become American Airlines' 23rd international destination. Currently, 3 other American airlines, namely Continental, United Airlines, and Northwest Airlines, received permits to have non-stop flights via the 2 countries. Currently, the U.S. has the world's largest airline fleet, taking up 40% of the global civil aviation market. The Sino-U.S. agreement on expanding air services between the 2 countries, signed in 2005, is believed to generate $12 billion of profits for the U.S. airlines over the next 6 years. Shifting to the cosmetics industry, Avon, the world's largest door-to-door cosmetics seller, has obtained its first license for direct sales in China. The Ministry of Commerce made the announcement on its website. 7 of Avon's employees will be trained as direct sales reps. China banned all forms of direct sales in 1998 to rein in rampant fraud and pyramid sales schemes. The ban was lifted last December. Staying with the beauty industry, L'Oreal says in its latest financial report that China has surpassed Japan to become its largest market in Asia for the first time. Last year, the French cosmetics giant generated sales worth 430 million euros from the Chinese mainland and Hong Kong, up 16% from the previous year. The company also expects its China sales will maintain double-digit growth this year. Many international cosmetics giants, such as Estée Lauder and Procter & Gamble, have built plants in China. China is the world's 8th largest market for cosmetics. Sales are forecast to rise 15% annually to 80 billion yuan by 2008. That's all we have time for this week from the Corporate Circle. I'm Angela Wu. Back to you, Qinyi.
Thanks. That was Angela Wu updating us on the latest corporate news in China.